Good morning, my dear students. This is the second video under the topic noun. In this video, we are going to study about abstract noun and collective noun. But before that, let me give you a short recapitulation of what we have studied in the first video. So let's just have a look. So now starting with noun. What is a noun? The names of person, place, animal or thing is called as noun. And there are basically four kinds of noun. Common noun, proper noun, collective noun and abstract noun. And in the last video, we discussed about two kinds. They were common and proper. So let's just have a look and revise what exactly common and proper nouns are. So the names of the person, place, animal or thing, talking in general or common, they are called common noun. For example, student, teacher, actor, singer, etc. And the names of a particular person, place, animal or thing, or we can say the names that are specific. The specific names of person, place, animal or thing are called as proper noun. For example, Riya Jan, Miss SoniSingh, Salman Khan, A.R. Rahman, etc. So it's very simple. Common names or general names are common noun, and a particular name of person, place, animal or thing are called proper nouns. Yes. I hope this revised everything we had covered in the last video. Now let us move further and study about collective noun and abstract noun. And we'll start with abstract noun first. So let's see. What is abstract noun? The nouns that name ideas, thoughts, experiences, qualities, and feelings are called abstract nouns. And these nouns are the names of the things that we cannot perceive through our five senses of touching, smelling, seeing, hearing, and tasting. Or in other words, we can say the nouns which cannot be seen, heard, or touched, those nouns are called abstract nouns. So let's make it clear by having a look on the examples. First example we have, his bravery in the war won him a medal. His bravery. So when we talk about bravery, we cannot just touch it or hear it, but yes, we can feel it. Okay, so this, if I talk about bravery, it talks about abstract noun. And the abstract noun bravery is used to name the motivation behind certain actions made by people. So now let's just have a look on the another example. Now the next example we have, one should learn to be as independent as possible. So here independent describes a state or a way of being. Hence it is an abstract noun. And that cannot be touched. That cannot be heard or smelt. So these nouns are called abstract noun. I hope it is clear. Now it's time to move to collective nouns. Now coming to collective noun. Collective noun is the name we give to a group of nouns to refer them as one entity. Now when we talk about entity, that means something that exists apart from other things, having its own independent existence. So we can say in simple terms or words that collective noun is the name given to a group. And the most common method of doing this is by using words like group or bunch. That can be applicable to most of the nouns in the English language today. But there are some specific names given for certain groups of nouns to make things more interesting and funny. So we'll just have a look on the groups that is given to something or the nouns which we call as. It can be a group of a person, place, animal or thing. So let's just have a look. Now here is the list of collective noun. These collective nouns are commonly used under the category of people, or we can say that it is used for a group of people. So how it is called as? A class of students, an army of soldiers, a choir of singers, a crew of sailors, a band of musicians, a bunch of crooks, a gang of thieves, a group of dancers, a team of players, a pack of thieves. Now here is also the list of the collective nouns that are commonly used under the category of people. a crowd of people or spectators. Spectators means here the person who is watching live matches, especially it's sports. A troupe of artists or dancer, an audience of listeners or staff of employees or regiment of soldiers. So these are what? These are a collection of particular thing or a group known as. So I hope it's clear to you all. Let's move to the other one. This list is the collective noun used for animals. A catch of fish, an army of ants, a flight of birds, a flock of birds, a school of fish, a hive of bees, a litter of cubs, a host of sparrows, a team of horses, or a flock of sheep. So this is what we are talking about, a group of animals. So that particular name is given to the group, and that's why it's called collective noun. This list is also having a name of group that is for animals, like a troop of lions, a pack of wolves, a murder of cows, a kennel of dogs, or a pack of hounds. Now coming to the next, the nouns used for animals, like a herd of deer or herd of cattle or herd of elephants or goats or buffaloes, so that are used together, a herd of. Now if we have a look on the following collective noun that is used for things like a group of islands, a hedge of bushes, galaxy of stars, a library of books or wad of notes, a basket of fruits, a forest of trees, a bowl of rice, a stack of cards, and so on. So now we are having another list that is also used for things like a pair of shoes, a bunch of keys, that is a very common one, chest of drawers, a pack of flies, or a cloud of dust, etc., etc. And this is very important to remember. Though collective noun stands for a group of similar things, but always treat it as a singular entity. Yes, let me make it very clear, it is always counted as singular, and so collective noun always takes singular verbs. Let's see how. Let's have a look on the examples. So the example is, the jury has given its verdict. So this one is the correct one, jury has. Although jury is known as the collection of judges or a group of judges, so jury has given his verdict. It's incorrect. Reason behind, as I told you, it's always counted as singular. Collective noun are always counted as singular. That's why it takes singular verb with it. Now one more part that is very important. Let me tell you that collective nouns are endless, and these are just a list of those that are used more often. As you continue to work on improving your English, you will stumble across many more. Be sure to add them to your list and use them as frequently as you can. That will be helpful for you, my dear kids. I hope you all might have understood what is noun and what are its kind. So to make the concept more clear, I have some assignment over here. Do practice it, and this assignment will make the things more clear. So let's start. Now let's start and have a look on the questions. The question says, underline the collective noun. Honestly, my dear students, do it and then check your answer. The answer is also there in this video, so it's time to check it. The fox hid behind a clump of trees. So here collective noun is clump. I saw a litter of kittens in our garden. So litter is a collective noun. Indian cricket team played very well. So team here is a collective noun. The crew of ship worked very hard. So crew is the collective noun. And one of my friend is a member of school band. So band here is the collective noun. Let's have a look on the another exercise. Now it says, underline the abstract noun in these sentences. Like live in peace with others. The refugees live in poverty. What is the reason for your happiness? We could see fear in the thief's eyes. And the last one is truthfulness is a great quality. Now let's just have a look on the answer. I hope you all have done it honestly. So here the answers are, live in peace with others. So peace here is an abstract noun. The refugees live in poverty. So poverty here is the abstract noun. What is the reason for your happiness? Happiness is here the abstract noun. We could see fear in the thief's eyes. Fear here is the abstract noun, and truthfulness is a great quality. So truthfulness is the abstract noun here. Now we'll have a look on the last exercise. Now the last exercise is, use the appropriate suffix to change each of these words into an abstract noun. As it was very well explained in the class, how to change a common noun or an adjective or a verb to abstract nouns. So let's just have a look on the answers. Yes, appear is APPEAR, ANCE is the correct one. Information, MATION is the correct one. Weakness, it's NESS, and division is DIVISION. Now I hope you have understood whatever is being taught, and do revise and keep learning, my dear students. If you face any difficulty in doing the exercises, feel free to ask in your live classes during live classes. Until then, be safe.